Welcome to our
Hello.
webinar. Hello, Anna.
Hello
So
to everybody.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our
Hello.
webinar. Hello, Anna. Yes, I think now we have everything's okay with the connection. Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Yes.
Good. So the technical things are working, which is a great news nowadays. So our translation is available on our website. My name is Dennis. I am CEO and founder of ORDIN. My assistant Anna will help us during the webinar. So today we are speaking about artificial intelligence in property maintenance. This is a real life hands-on session, so we'll give a try to the artificial intelligence in our software. So first of all, let me share a couple of slides and a little bit about the rules of our webinar, so how you can ask questions and so on. So let me share my screen. So we are here. Okay, so let's go to the beginning. So first of all, there are two options how you can ask questions. If you are watching this stream on the YouTube, there's a chat section on the right of the screen, so you can post questions, and Anna will directly forward those questions to our stream, so I can answer those questions and we can help the discussion. If you're watching this stream on our website, there's a small chat button on the bottom right of the page. The same way, ask questions and they will be directed forward directly to the live. And I will try to answer them. So let's carry on. Just a couple of words about ORDIN. So what we do, what our software does. We are a property and facility management platform, which takes the full cycle of property and facility management in commercial real estate buildings and residential real estate buildings in a single place and a single screen. Basically, there are three cornerstones of our app. First of all, we have a mobile app for the tenant or for the resident, where he communicates with the property and facility management team. We have a web portal where everybody works. Each user has his own account and he has own abilities on all features that he can use for filing requests, controlling preventive maintenance, making payments, or controlling rental contracts. So everything is here. And last but not least is the mobile app for engineer and for any technical personnel or soft services personnel, where the work orders for like reactive maintenance or preventive maintenance, any kind of work inside the building is completed, carried on, completed, and verified with NFC tags, just like this one, and verified with the photos. So at the end, the property manager and the landlord had a digital passport of the building with a full story of maintenance and tenants relations. So this is like just a brief introduction. Good thing about us is that our system is modular. You can like install or activate different parts of that only that you need for your business and pay only for them. So you have, for example, reactive maintenance plus preventive maintenance, and this is it. But you can buy a full stack of the software with facility management configuration for property management modules like contracts and payments, turnovers for shopping malls. Everything is already there and ready to start within a couple of days, unless you have a data. And today we will talk about how to get the data inside the system, and to be more particular, how to get checklists and preventive maintenance plans into the system. So this is like basically what our AI assistant does. But first, I'd like to spread a couple of words about what is AI currently, because this is like a buzzword right now. Everybody's talking about AI, AI here, AI there, like in fintech, in edtech. So we've heard that AI even can write diplomas and theses for the biggest universities. But technically, the structure is pretty simple. So AI is a general term for any kind of machine learning or working with generative AI, like working with big assets of data and providing those data analytics or like guesses like answering for the prompts. So first of all, of course, this is the machine learning that is focused on analyzing and going through big amounts of data and learning from this amount of data. Then this is like when the system starts to learn, this is called deep learning. So, and here where artificial neural networks are working. And the core of our current AI tools is generative AI, like ChatGPT, like BART, or other systems that provide for responses for the prompts, for the questions or for the instructions that you provide them. And this can be done, those instructions can be provided with just typing in the chat, or they can be provided with a complex AI integrated with those tools. And in our case, we've managed to integrate our platform with generative AI, but with a very particular and small part, which is maintenance. So the whole knowledge of the whole data that the system is learned by is, which is about the maintenance, is used in our system. The most complicated part of this was to construct those integrations, to make communicated in ORDIN and generative AI. But why did we do that? Like not just for like adding AI in our title or saying, oh yes, we work with AI. No, from our personal experience, and I'm in facility management automation since 2008. The biggest problem is when you try to install a CFM system, computer-aided facility management system, is to put data in it. And the biggest and the most challenging part is data about plans for equipment maintenance, checklists, service cards, and maintenance plans. That consumes a lot of time, and very often engineers, they just skip this part. They do it really briefly. They just write very simple checklists, just saying, yes, we have something, this is enough for us. So we know that like TC2, like technical TCM2, technical maintenance 2 is like, I do this, and that for example, for generators. But this is not the way how digitalization in property maintenance works. The main idea that all the data should be there, all the checklists should be there, because if, for example, maintenance manager quits and a new person goes into place, he will never know what was in the mind of this previous employee. So the whole checklist, the whole service cards and whole plans, they should be completed, they should be full and with full data. So this is why we decided to create an AI assistant that will help constructing checklists and planning the maintenance. So on the one hand, we get just equipment description, correct names, brands, year of produce, and frequency of work, so for the annual maintenance. On the other hand, we take data about the building. Where is it situated? What climate is there? And then we input those data, like with a special technology, into AI assistant, which is connected with those maintenance data set. And AI assistant creates a checklists which are applied into annual plan according to the frequency that you have selected. And on basis of those, on this maintenance plan, the engineer receives the work orders on a daily basis, completes them, and the landlord, facility manager, and technical manager receive the reports. So the full cycle starts working. And this is one of the main reasons why you should install computer-aided facility management system, is that your maintenance is absolutely controlled and absolutely transparent. And with the hardest part on the start, AI assistant will help. But okay, so we will release this feature like in the end of September. It's available already for our customers. Any customer can go there and play around. So this is what we're going to do today. So we will take human created checklists. I want to emphasize that those checklists are the best ones. So we took it from our professional property managers, professional companies. So we not just took some shitty checklists. We take the plans that were done the best way with professional engineers. And here now we will try to compare those checklists with checklists generated by AI. And then we'll analyze and understand at this point of the development of generative AI, which approach is better and can it help the maintenance manager? But first, if you have any questions before we do that, feel free to ask. And if it's not, Anna, then we will carry on. So is there any questions in the chats?
Let me check now. Up to now, no questions. Let's proceed.
So let's carry on. So, okay, let's start with the small things, like circulation pump, a type of device which is installed in any kind of facility, in any building, in every house. Like this is like crucial part of any heating or cooling equipment. So, and here we have a checklist provided by a human engineer. This is how it looks. And now let's see what will tell us our AI assistant. So I am switching off the presentation mode. I'm taking the name of the equipment from here. So we go to our generative AI assistant page. So let's reload it and check if everything working. Yes. So this is service cut, and here's the part where we can generate the checklists. So what we do, we input the equipment description. We add the brand. We add year of manufacturing because it depends on the year. So let's make it 2021. And what kind of work you want to create? Like you can get like quarterly, annually, monthly, semi-annually. Let's make it quarterly. So we want to generate a checklist for ventilation, heat supply, circulation pump for the quarterly maintenance. So we click generate, and let's see how our AI assistant will work. So to be frank, before like going to the webinar, I haven't checked. So I haven't checked the checklist that will be generated, because this is for me also will be a surprise. So the work is completed. Now let's check. Let's see the results. So we have a checklist over here that makes a checklist and directions for the engineer how to complete those quarterly maintenance works. First of all, this is assistance, and these checklists should be validated by the responsible engineer or technician, or sorry, engineer or technical manager. So you can go up and move down the elements of the checklist. You can set the work hours which is needed to complete each part of the checklist, or you can even add elements, or you can delete the elements if they are like not necessary. So now what we do is we take this checklist, we just make it copy paste, and let's compare the results. From the first glance, what I can see is that the AI generated checklist is a bit more detailed. So let's do this. So this is the AI generated checklist. We put it on the right side over here, and this is a human generated checklist. So we put them together, make it full screen, and make a decision. Which one is better? So I'm going full screen. Anna, can you see my full screen page?
Yes.
Okay, so as you can see, as you can see, the critical things is checking the integrity and vibration. The AI generated checklist basically done the same. Let me switch on the annotation. So this is absolutely the same as the first part of the checklist. And then the AI has the second part where it is advised to inspect the electrical connections, which is of course important. Now let me see in the human generated checklist, is there anything about electrical connection? Because electrical connection for a circulation pump is very critical. Defense
No.
systems, couplings, fastenings. And can you see anything about electrical connections on the left? No.
No point, no issue here.
No. So here we have, let's put 0 here. This is critical part, which is absent in the human-generated checklist and which is present in the AI-generated checklist. So verify the functionality of motor and checking for noises and vibrations. Yes, there also, it's mentioned in the human-generated checklist, but it's not separate. They just put it in the one, maybe to save on time. But again, it's better to have it separately. Cooling fins. Again, this is also critical part for some of the circulation motors. This might be like maybe too much, maybe too detailed, because sometimes there is no cooling fins there. There's no cooling fins there, and like managing the flow. So here it's questionable. Maybe this is like an extra point of the checklist, which can be removed. But again, there is nothing about this on the left side. Monitoring the temperature. Again, this is critical. So on the left, I can't see temperature monitoring.
No.
But the first thing,
monitoring of temperature also.
No, you can't see it. I can't see it.
No, yeah.
But controlling the temperature is one of the critical points of the technical maintenance of the motor, because when the bearings of the motor are running out, the first sign that they are running out is the noise and the temperature, which is usually controlled by the thermometer. It's not here. So I think we can save on time and continue, but at this round one, I give victory to the AI. AI done a better checklist than the engineer here, just for a normal pump. And the circulation pump is one of the critical parts of the general heating and cooling system. And although it's a very simple and small part, it can't be avoided. And the maintenance checklist should be very precise. So here, AI created a better checklist than a human one. So let's clear all the drawings. So our first round winner is AI. Again, if there are any questions, Anna, I'm ready to ask, or ready to answer, sorry.
Yeah.
Again, if you're watching this video in the recording, there is always a comment section on the video. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're watching on our website, again, you always have a chat on the right, and you can also like send your questions there, and myself or someone from the team will answer like immediately, very fast. So you can also communicate with us even after. So if there is no more questions coming, we can go to the round two.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, so in that part, now we will take a bigger piece of the equipment. Let's go to a thermal cotton unit heaters. A bit more complicated, and we have a more detailed checklist here, very professional in 3 languages, and with such important things that I like to emphasize and mark, like safety, because like controlling safety is a very important part of ASG strategy. Safety in the workplace is very important right now. So and now we can switch to AI and see what will propose us an AI assistant. Just a second, I'll remove the markings. So we have here a unit heater for the thermal curtain. Now let's switch to the AI and ask AI how he will advise us the contents of the checklist. So we have UH series thermal curtain unit heaters. Basically, the only thing in this checklist, because there is no brand here, so we'll put just the name of the photo, which is the ERE Weber. Weber, that'll be the first one. and we want to have a semi-annual frequency. So let's generate.
Dennis, we have a question.
Yes, we have a time.
Please, what is the data source for the checklist?
Yeah. So in general, it's a data set from like two engines. One of them is ChatGPT, another one is BART. And not to dive into the details, but inside we have so-called agents that are talking to each other and then providing the correct answer. So we're using both databases, because each data set has different pros and cons, and we try to have a balanced answer here. So in general, again, it's a Google Bard and Microsoft OpenAI. So I think we have a result, and we can go to the comprehension part. So let's make a screenshot, go to our human-generated checklist. Oh, it's a bit wider, so let's make it less wider, so it will be easier for us to compare. And go to the full screen. So, external conditions. So, yes, the thing I like about the human-generated checklist here is there are like personal safety measures. Over here, AI haven't proposed us that. Yes, it's like can sound like an obvious thing, but again, in a checklist, every important part should be marked. So then, noise. So let's see, in terms of noise, should be the noise controlled by the by the AI. Sure, fan blades more and lubricate. No, I think there is no noise here, which is we have one more plus for a human generated over here, human generated. Condensation, blades, remove objects and derbies, detergent, surface. I think like testing the heating element is like condensing part, but again, this is I think also a plus goes to the humans. So the valves and the shutups. So let's see. Where, okay, it can go to electrical connections. So, but also, but then, okay, but still, no, it's not electrical connections. Sorry. Again, one more plus. But here, electrical cables, we have here, and we have, it's also here. Failure signs. It's like compared to the external conditions can be relevant for that. Automatic valves to be checked and lubrication. Yes, lubrication is over here. But again, this is more precise. The human one is more precise.
More detailed, yes.
Yes, it's more detailed. I love it. I love it better. I love it more. I think it's better. Thermostat. So I can't see the thermostat here, but it also should be controlled. But again, we were talking about heat curtains. Thermostat usually is installed separately apart from the unit heater. But okay, let's make it this flow. So and heating element, controlling the heating element here. And interesting, on the human generated checklist, there is no control for the heating, which can go from the assumption that when the unit heater is not heating, it's an incident, and of course it will be discovered not during the maintenance, but still this raises the question. But again, in general, if we look on the left, on the right side, I can propose that the AI generated checklist is a little bit general. It should be more detailed, like on the left side. But again, what I can confirm, even having this checklist, which is generated by AI, as a start, can help the property manager or maintenance manager to make it more detailed in our interface, adding more points, making them more clear, and so on. So, but here, the round 2, I'm pretty sure, I can confirm that it goes to the humans. So human wins. So we have 1 and 1 here. And now we can move to the last round. So now we have similar results like after two rounds, and this the second round will define a winner, which will be a bit complicated because here we took, I think, the most critical and most complicated part of any commercial building and reserve diesel generator. So this is the part which provides electricity in case of electricity shutdown or blockage in the building, and it helps critical equipment to be up and running even during the electrical outage. And here we have a really good checklist. I can confirm that this checklist is provided by a really professional company. If some representative of this company sees that this is a familiar checklist, then I can confirm that, yes, it's very good. It's very good. So let's do the similar way. So let's generate a checklist for diesel industrial generator. And we go here. We create a description. So it's a comments. We have exact model here. And we want to make the same one, semi-annual maintenance. So I'll try to generate it without reloading the page to save on time. But again, the sequence of the request can also influence the results. So from our learnings throughout working with AI, it's better to send similar requests for the similar systems throughout one period of time, and not to switch between different systems, because it will confuse a little bit AI. But let's see what we have results.
I've got a question.
Yes.
It seems to me that on the slide, it was the quarterly service, not semi-annual.
Yes, maybe you're right, which means that quarterly service should be smaller, more limited.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that it will influence greatly on the results, because quarterly and annually services, they are almost the same. Yes, there are some extras which is done on the semi-annual plans, but if we're talking about the results, but again, you can basically, what we can do, we can do the same thing. This feature is available in our software. Below the video on our website, you have a sign-up form. You sign up there. Within 24 hours, you'll have account verified, and you can play around yourself. You can try different equipments, different checklists. You can do the same things that I'm doing right now. So, and now let's return to our AI-generated checklists and make a comparison. Oh, I think on the really complicated pieces of equipment, AI
also more general.
has to learn more, has to develop more. So on the left side, we have a fully detailed checklist starting before the start of the engine, checking oil levels. And here, it's more general right now. I think AI became lazy, but still, I can see that the AI generated checklist has all the critical things. So let's have a look. Checking air filters. Yes, it's over here. Check the coolant level. Let's check the coolant.
Yes, the third one.
The third one, yes, coolant level. So inspect and tighten all electrical connections. So check for, let's check the panel inspection, leakage, cracked material, indicators, engine belts. I can't see electrical connections separately.
Me too.
Pressure. Can you see it, Anna?
Mm-mm.
Interesting. And this is like this is important part of any like checking for any generator check. Let's double check this. So radiators, indicators, material, engine, frequency and voltage. Great. But what about connections? Electronic control model. Control model is not the connections. It's just an automation block. Interesting. None of it on the left side. But still, it's a very, very decent checklist. I'm wondering why it's not here. Okay, so batteries. So batteries, yes, over here, yes. It's correct. Voltage, yes, the same level. Yes. We have a level electrode here, which is absent here. Inspect and adjust drive belts. Drive belts, yes, it's over here. Oil and engine oil level and condition, of course, is here. Replace the filters. And I think, yes, check air fill and clean with pressure air if it's necessary. Here, they prefer just cleaning filters, but not replacing. But then when we compare a human-generated checklist, I can confirm it's more detailed and more deep through into the diesel generator. So again, like on the previous round, I can say that this is a good start. So basically, this is a good start for the checklist. It's better than nothing, and it can help you while creating it. But of course, this is AI assistance, which means that any kind of checklist that is generated by the AI should be controlled by the professional. So we help to save on time, but right now, as we can see, the level of the AI model development of data set, which is improving every month, can't be the human. So because I think it's quite obvious that round 3 goes to the human engineer, but the thing that I can confirm that data models, they are updated, I think every month. And if we'll do the same check, or you can do the same test in the ORDIN, in our software, in our platform, like with a couple of months, you can receive much better results. Because again, like the development of the quality of the learning modules and data sets is advancing very fast, really fast. But round 3 goes to the humans. So in our competition, I'm pretty sure that right now the winner is human. But what, as a comment, one can add, like dealing with a simple part of the equipment, which is the most of them installed in the facilities, in the buildings, AI can help to save time a lot. But when you are dealing with critical equipment like generators, like elevators, vertical transport, of course, any kind of checklist generated by the AI should be controlled by a professional, certified employee. So talking about the future of AI and humans in the facility management, in property maintenance, I can say that, of course, robots won't replace the professional human, human professionals. But the thing that a decent professional should focus on is that advanced his skills of working with digital tools like ORDIN, like generative AI, and our software can help you a lot. If you go to a webinars section of our website, we have lots of practical webinars that we were running throughout this year. and you can learn from them. Or you can just register in sign up for ORDIN, and absolutely free for 14 days, play around, check how system works, upload your data, play with AI, and have your personal understanding of how AI is working in facility management. So this is link. You can sign up just below the video. If you have any questions, I'm ready to answer. Anna, let's double check the questions. I see like registrations coming right now in our system. Please, like it will take around like 24 hours to validate all of your accounts because like our software is not open like for all because the high load. And each account will be validated, and you will receive credentials in your email that you input in the sign up form within 24 hours.
Yeah, we have a question, but it's pretty much the same than the previous. So what is the data source for your generative AI instrument?
Yeah,
it's the same.
It's the technical maintenance part of the general AI model. But again, like the secret sauce that we use, first of all, is like direct integration in our software. But second is that we make both AIs to compete. So for each request, there's created an agent which start communicating like for 10 rounds, 10 circles, for 10 cycles with each other using BARD and ChatGPT model, and then providing the result. So it helps to get a much better quality of the results of the data that you receive into the system. So this is like the key like feature, key approach that we use. So in terms of like pricing, it's very easy to start to work with us. You can start with €25 per month for a single user license, or you can pay by square meter, or you can get an unlimited license for any amount of users and square meters, which starts from 500. So ORDIN is really affordable. And if you don't use any kind of software, I can tell that you should consider. You can start with the small modules, but the key thing about ORDIN, we not just sell the software, but we provide a full circle of turnkey integration. So we'll help you with uploading data. We set up integrations with other parts of software, if there are any on your facility. And the last but not least, the main part, we provide training for your team and certifications for the team. So we are sure that everybody's working in a single ecosystem. Everybody knows what to do, each technician, each cleaning lady, each manager. And only at that point, when everybody's working in our single window for facility and property maintenance, we provide the value for the landlords, because using such software allows landlords to get better evaluation if he sells the property or attracts investments, and to have a faster due diligence, because you have, first of all, technical passport with the history of the building maintenance. And the second part, you have the history of relations with the tenants, which can be easily accessed. You can get it searchable. It's available like online. It's available as a PDF on Excel exports. So it's like a really good tool for the landlord. And like 6% of portfolio valuation growth, it's like millions or 10 millions of euros or dollars for like average commercial property. And of course, like we help with operations, raising more revenues from the facility, and helping professional facility management and property management teams to win tenders and to provide more value for the customer. Right now, we have customers from Baltics, from MENA region, from Central Asia, and we are growing. And also, we are like expanding right now our sales representative network, our partners network. So if you are a facility professional and thinking about like doing like distributing the software in your region, also give us a call. write to LinkedIn, right? Drop an email. We can discuss the conditions and the preferences that you will receive. So my contacts are on the screen. You can scan the QR code and connect me with the LinkedIn. If you haven't done this yet, because I know that most of the attendees of this webinar are my direct connections on LinkedIn. And also there's those on the left side, there are my phone, email, just give a call or write to the WhatsApp or Telegram, any messenger of your choice. And we can discuss cooperations or just I can like make a consultancy for your company in terms of digital strategy and facility and property management. So
and we've got one more question, Denis.
Great.
The question came from LinkedIn, and I guess we have a lot of guests today on the webinar from the Saudi Arabia, and one of them is asking, do you have customers in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia?
Yes, so we have a pilot running in a quite famous project. I think the most famous project in Saudi Arabia. It's covered by NDA, so I can't provide you the details. But yes, and moreover, we are planning to expand our presence in Saudi Arabia because I know that your market right now is booming. Basically, and we are keen to join the growth of the market because the perspectives are really amazing. I can confirm. So just let's share contacts, let's have a chat, and I will add more details in our private talks.
Thank you. Great.
Again, I hope this was interesting for you because the influence of the generative AI and machine learning technologies in the facility and property management will be stronger and bigger within coming years. The area that we are planning to expand our software right now is a predictive maintenance. So when we get maintenance data for the buildings like shopping malls or business centers for 5 or 6 years, it's enough to build a machine learning model and make predictions. And the good thing about us is that we already have different AI models integrated in our software, and we make them concurrent, make them compete with each other. And I personally believe that this is the best approach, not just using one model and using different models and make them discuss within each other, which is the best answer for the question that a human or a software is asking them. So if there are there is no more questions coming, I think we reached the end of our stream. For those who couldn't attend this, again, we will send the video recording link within 24 hours to your emails, so you can spread the word and share with your colleagues. And again, my contacts are on the screen. I will be happy to hear from you, and thank you for being with us. I hope that this 45 minutes that we spent here was valuable and was helpful. It was, yep. So thank you.
It was very interesting. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And see you on our next webinars.
Goodbye.
Bye.